Alright guys, today I'm going to show you guys how to make a lot of people's favorite meal. A lot of people love salmon, but today I'm going to show you how to season up a salmon and also cook it in the oven, but also I'm going to show you how to make a great salad as well to go with your salmon. So we're going to start off first with the salmon. Make sure when you buy your salmon, make sure you try to stay away from the farm-raised stuff. So try to buy wild-caught salmon. Second thing is when you buy it, wash it off real quick. You know, don't overwash it, but wash it off with some good warm to hot water, and then set it down and pat it dry. And then now we're going to go ahead and get ready to season our salmon. Some people don't like their salmon to be too fishy, so one of the things you can do to alleviate that is take a little bit of lemon and just kind of squeeze it over it. Not too much. There you go. The next thing I like to do is I like to put a little olive oil on my salmon, so make sure you get some organic olive oil. All right. It makes it good for cooking as well because it doesn't stick to whatever pan you use. So just a little bit, and you brush it on. All right. The next thing we're going to do now is we're going to actually start to season our salmon. Like I tell you guys all the time, seasoning food is not so much about salt, it's about herbs and flavor. So we start off with some organic parsley. Okay. Want to get some herbs on it. The next thing we're going to put on the salmon is we're going to put some powdered garlic, or granulated garlic, I should say. All right. Depending on what flavor you like, you can go a little bit heavier or what have you. I'm going to put some coarse black pepper next. Now notice how much flavor I've already added to my salmon with no salt so far. All right. Next thing we're going to do, if you like spice like I like spice, I'm going to put a little bit of crushed red peppers. Not too much. All right. Lastly, we're going to put some pink Himalayan salt. Once again, don't want to overdo it. There we go. That's one side. Then you just take it and you flip it and repeat. Same thing. So we start off, a little lemon, all right, a little olive oil, right, and like I said, repeat everything we did on the other side. So get the parsley going. And mind you, you can use different herbs if you like. If you don't like parsley, you can use, rosemary or whatever you like to use. I like parsley, so I use that. Little garlic. Remember, you don't want to overdo it because you have seasonings on the other side. All right, black pepper. Great. All right, a little bit of crushed red. Great. And this time I'm going to use a little bit less salt because I have salt on the other side. There we go. So now, there you go. Your salmon is seasoned. It's just that easy to season your salmon. It's ready to go. So now what we're going to do is we're going to have to cut our salmon up. One of the things I always tell you guys about cooking for yourself, and I always tell you guys about the 28-day plan and why it works so well. Big fillet of salmon like this is about 3 pounds. Probably might have been like 25 bucks. That's my oven right there. My oven has been preheating on 350, so it's ready for this to go in. But this was like 25 bucks. Now, I can get, let's see how many meals out of this I can get. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna cut it into manageable meals. Once again, you don't wanna make your fillets too big, anywhere from 8 to 10 ounces. So that's a good size, there you go. And those are healthy sizes too. Okay. There you go. Perfect. And then this last piece, we're going to go ahead and split it down that way. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like 8 pieces of salmon. Now, if you went to a restaurant and got a small piece of salmon like this, 9 times out of 10, depending on the restaurant, it would cost you anywhere between $20 and $30. I got the entire fillet for under 30 bucks. Okay, so then next up, we bring our dish that we're gonna put it in. I like cooking in glass dishes or something like that, so I put a little bit of olive oil in there. All right, and once again, I spread it nice and evenly so that the salmon does not stick when we put it in. All right, and that's a great thing. You can cook this all at once and you can save some for another day, or you can take some of it, like I will, and actually put it away to cook on another day. So there we go. We go ahead and place our fillets in there. I'll probably be able to get about 4 or 5 of these in there. There we go, comfortably. So we got 4. So the rest of these we're gonna go ahead and pack up. But we have 4 fillets ready to go. Now we're gonna go ahead and stick them in the oven. So now I have my oven preheated at 350, and we're gonna cook this for about 30 minutes. So now let's create our salad really quickly. So I always talk about getting fresh veggies in your salad. One of the veggies I love is getting some red onions in there, because red onions are really good for your digestive system. Great probiotic. A lot of people love probiotics. Red onions, or onions in general, are a great source of probiotics. So you want to get some onions in there. So it's a pretty large onion, so I'm going to cut about a half of a half. So about a quarter of a large onion should be good. All right. I'm going to keep this to store it for later. And then now we have a tomato. I'm going to go ahead and cut that tomato. All right. And let's go ahead and just cut it like that. Tomatoes are also great for you, great source of vitamins. Also lycopene, great for guys, prostate health and what have you. So getting a tomato in your diet on a frequent basis is always a good thing. So you slice it up just nice and even like that. Okay. Perfect. All right. Now I already have some carrots here. So now let's go ahead and build our salad. So one of the things I love buying is I love buying salad in a bag, because sometimes you get some really, really great ones. This one is actually sweet kale with Brussels sprouts and cabbage and everything. So I have several different leaves in here already. I always talk to you guys about using different leaves. So you want to get different types of leaves because they offer different benefits, and also things like kale give you a little bit more roughage than some of the other salad greens. So there we go, different colors. We got some red cabbage in there. Red cabbage is also very good for you as well. Got some Brussels sprouts chopped up. So nice and perfect. Now we go ahead and start adding our stuff. So we go ahead and put some of these onions in there. You know what? I'm going to cut this a little bit smaller so we don't have such big pieces. There we go. All right. Don't want them to be too small. So go ahead and add our onions. All right. And mind you, all this stuff is optional. If you have different types of veggies you like, use those. All right. Next up, our tomatoes. Add them in. Make sure they break up nice and easy. There you go. Use this real quick. Perfect. All right. And then our carrots. I got some spiralized carrots, so go ahead and add them in. Now we got a salad that has a whole lot of color to it. So let's go ahead and toss it really quick. All right. All right, there we go. Add a little bit more carrots to that. And take the rest. Perfect. Now you have a pretty healthy salad as is, okay? But what I'm gonna do to add a little bit more, I guess, character to my salad is I'm gonna add some pumpkin seeds, okay? Seeds are always good. You always want to get seeds into your diet. Pumpkin seeds are great for you as well. So go ahead and add some pumpkin seeds in. Mix it in nice and evenly. All right. And last but not least, I'm going to add some dried cranberries. Gives it a slight sweet flavor. All right. Mix that in. And mind you now, this is a lot of salad, so you're going to get quite a few servings out of this. So you can actually take this and store them. If you meal prep, you can store it individually. What I would recommend is you store it individually before you add any dressing to it. As far as dressings go, you know, stick with the lighter stuff, the vinaigrettes and stuff like that is what I would recommend. But now our salad is ready to go, so now we're just going to wait for our salmon to come out, and we'll be ready to pair this meal and show you the finished product. So just hang on, a few more minutes, salmon will be out. All right, so now my salmon is done. It took about 35 minutes this time because I really didn't want to, you know, take it out before it was done, so it looks good. So let me go ahead and show you how this finished product looks, how easy it comes out of the plate, out of the pan, I should say, or glass dish. So that's my salmon for the evening, right? And this is the serving of salad I'm going to have with my salmon for the evening. Okay. Notice my proportion. How much fish compared to how much greens. All right. Always make sure you get more of this than you get of that. All right. So we always talk about meal prep as well. So this is going to be my dinner for the evening. We always talk about meal prep. So this is going to be my lunch for tomorrow. All right. And I can go ahead and store these two pieces for another day. All right. And mind you, now I already have a few pieces that I have not even cooked yet. All right. So we talk about lunch. This is going to be my salad that I'm going to pair with my lunch for tomorrow. But like I said, you don't want to put your dressing on beforehand. So get you one of some nice containers like this, because you can put your salad dressing in it, so that you don't, number one, overdo it with your salad dressing, but then you also don't put it on the salad before it's time to use it, so your salad doesn't get soggy. So you just go ahead and pack up your stuff. And I'm going to wait until this cools before I close it. But this will be my lunch already taken care of for tomorrow. So as you guys can see, it's very easy to make these meals. If you were a vegan and you didn't want to have, you know, salmon with your salad, you can add something like chickpeas and or some chia seeds to that to get some protein in your salad, and that will also make it a great salad. So try out this recipe. Let me know what you guys think about it. Thank you so much for watching, and have a fantastic evening.